Picture this. You're standing on the deck of a luxury cruise ship. The sun's setting, waves are glittering in the distance, and music drifts from the poolside bar. But just a few decks below, neon lights are flashing, slot machines are chiming, dice are rolling, and the ship's casino is alive with energy. Most first-time cruisers don't realize it, but these floating casinos are a world of their own. They're familiar in some ways. Blackjack, slots, roulette, but they also have quirks, restrictions, and even sneaky advantages that make them very different from casinos on land. If you walk in blind, you'll probably have fun, but you might also end up frustrated, broke, or missing out on perks that regulars already know about. That's why today, I'm breaking down everything you'll wish you knew about cruise casinos before playing. Now, before we dive deep, here's something important. Cruise casinos are fun, but you only get a few days at sea. If you love that vibe and want the thrill year-round, you need to know where to play online. Personally, I only use onlinecasinocards.org. Here's why. They've got the biggest deposit bonuses I've ever seen, sometimes doubling or even tripling what you put in. They hook you up with hundreds of free spins on top games right from the start. Plus, they list casinos that actually pay out fast and give ongoing perks like cashback rewards, free drinks, and even loyalty gifts. And trust me, these are casinos tested and reviewed by real players, not shady fly-by-night sites. If you're going to gamble online, why not start with extra money and free spins instead of getting ripped off? That's why I keep it bookmarked. It's literally free money waiting for you. Link is in the description and pinned comment. Check it out after this video and thank me later. All right, now let's talk about the hidden world of cruise ship casino and what you'll want to know before you sit down to play. 1. Where the casino lives. Every cruise line designs their ships differently, but casinos are almost always in the same spot, right in the middle decks, surrounded by bars, shops, and lounges. Why? Psychology. Cruise ships are floating cities and casinos are moneymakers. By putting them in high traffic areas, passengers naturally wander in after dinner, shopping, or a show. But notice this, they're never hidden away in some random corner. The casino is close enough to be tempting, but not so central that it overwhelms the ship's family-friendly vibe. So if you're hunting for the casino, check decks 5 through 7. 9 times out of 10, that's where the action is. 2. Your key card is your bankroll. On land, you carry cash or chips. On a cruise, your room key is your wallet. Swipe it at the slots or tables and your balance is tracked on your onboard account. For example, if you load $50 into a machine, win $20 and cash out. That balance is stored on your card. Move to another machine, tap your card, and your money follows you. No paper slips, no chips to lose. Convenient? Yes. Dangerous? Also yes. Because it doesn't feel like cash, people overspend quickly. Keep this in mind, and especially when drinks are flowing. 3. Smoking. Rules change at sea. Cruise ships are strict about smoking because fire is the #1 safety risk on board. Cabins, balconies, most public areas, all smoke-free, but the casino is usually the exception. If you smoke, it's the one spot you can light up freely. If you don't, prepare for it to feel hazy, especially at night when it's packed. On newer ships, cruise lines are introducing smoke-free sections, but it's not guaranteed. 4. House edge is harsher. You already know the house always wins, but at sea, the house plays even dirtier. Blackjack. Low-limit tables usually pay 6 to 5 instead of the standard 3 to 2. That tiny change slashes your odds. Craps. Often only 1x odds compared to 3x, 4x, or 5x you'll see in Vegas. Video poker. Forget those 99% return machines. You're lucky to find 95%. Slots. Official numbers aren't public, but players constantly complain they're tight. The truth? These payouts are in line with a growing trend everywhere, but it still hurts to know cruise casinos lean heavier toward the house. If you're chasing pure EV, the math is against you. 5. Nightlife. And Jock Casino life. After dinner, after the shows, after the comedy club, where do people go? The casino. On land, casinos are open 24/7, but on a ship, they're the pulse of late night life. You'll see people in cocktail dresses, groups cheering at the craps table, slot tournaments buzzing until 1 a.m. On some cruises, it's so busy you'll literally have to wait for a slot machine to open. If you want energy, this is it. 6. Weird games. You'll only see. Here, this is where cruise casinos get quirky. Sure, you've got blackjack, roulette, and slots, but you'll also see machines you'd expect at an arcade, not a casino. Coin pushers with folded bills on top, cranes that grab stacks of cash instead of plush toys, keymaster machines where you try to line up a key to unlock a prize. Fun? Yes. Skill-based? Not really. Casinos set these machines so only certain plays pay out. If they were pure skill, they wouldn't last. Still, they're unique and honestly, part of the fun of gambling at sea. 7. Beginner-friendly classes. Ever wanted to learn craps but felt intimidated? Cruise ships make it easy. Many host beginner classes before tables open so you can learn without losing money. It's casual, stress-free, and perfect for newbies. And even outside the classes, cruise casinos don't attract hardcore sharks. During the day, it's mostly vacationers having fun. If If you've ever wanted to test a new game, this is the safest place to do it. 8. Drinks and sports. Unlike Vegas, you don't get free drinks just for playing. Unless you've earned comped perks, you're paying menu prices. That said, if you've got a drink package, it works in the casino. And here's a hack. The casino bar often shows sports games that your cabin TV won't. Want Sunday football or international soccer? Grab a seat, order a drink, and enjoy. 9. Tournaments add value. If you're worried about blowing through your bankroll too fast, tournaments are your friend. Slot tournaments, blackjack competitions, you pay a flat entry fee and compete for high scores. The prizes can be massive. Carnival once ran a slot tournament with a $1 million prize pool. For the price of entry, it's a great way to stretch your money while keeping the thrill alive. 10. Rewards and comps exist. Just different land casinos, comp rooms, buffets, and shows. At sea, rewards are a little different, but still valuable. Cruise loyalty programs give free drinks, complimentary Wi-Fi, priority boarding, cabin upgrades, even entire free cruises if you play enough. The trick? Always keep your key card in the machine so your play is tracked. If you're gambling anyway, you might as well get something for it. 11. Age rules are looser. In Vegas, you need to be 21. On cruise ships, usually just 18. Perfect for spring break, post-grad trips, or younger travelers. Just note, alcohol and smoking are still 21 plus. So yes, you can play blackjack at 18, but you can't toast your win with champagne. So here's the truth. Cruise casinos are fun, unique, and buzzing with energy, but they're also built to make money. The odds are tighter, the rules are different, and the temptations are everywhere. Go in prepared, set your limits, and you'll have a blast. And when you're back on land, don't forget to hit up onlinecasinohub.org for the best deposit bonuses, free spins, and cashback rewards. Link is in the description and pinned comment. Make sure you grab those offers before you play anywhere online. Till next time, gamble smart, play safe, and enjoy the ride.